Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bill, this is Pushing Plastic. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a new tool that, if it lives up to the hype, can really improve the way we post-process our models. I'm talking about the Hanboost C1 Ultrasonic Cutter. It's wireless, it's rechargeable, it's ultrasonic of course, says so right in the name. So without wasting a lot of time, we're going to jump right into it. I'll get the desk cleared off here. We'll open the box, see what's in it, and we'll put it through a few test cuts. All right, so we have a nicely constructed box on the inside. Of course, we have the instructions. Inside this box, we have the Hanboost cutter. Nice, stylish, lightweight. I like that. The container itself is magnetic. That's a plus. And we also have another box inside of the main box. In here, we'll find the accessories. Fast USB-C charging. And this looks like to be an assortment of blades. And yes, it is. This one here looks like it's a sander. We'll have to give this a try. So let's take a quick look. It's got a few spare set screws and a sanding tool and some blades. I like that. Nice. This container is also magnetic, so you're not going to have accidental spills. That is a very nice touch. At the back end of the Hanboost C1 Ultrasonic Cutter, you'll find the door flips open, and inside you'll find an Allen wrench. This wrench is for changing your blades, tightening your blades, or putting on the sanding tool. Now, anytime your blade is not being used, you should always put on the safety cap that's included. Also in the back end is where you'll find the charging port for the USB-C fast charging. Just simply plug it in, connect it to your nearest USB outlet, your power block, your computer, however you choose to charge your products. That's a nice feature. When you're not charging, simply remove the cable and store your Allen wrench back inside. Now, in the little plastic containers in the accessory box, I thought I saw a sander. Unfortunately, I was wrong on that. But what I do see is blades, blades, and more blades. It'll be a long time before you have to worry about buying blades. So Hanboost highly recommends that anytime you are working with your blades, that you wear a glove. This glove I have here, it's a cutting glove from my food truck days for running a meat slicer. So I just happen to be lucky enough to have one handy. And what I'm going to do real quick here is loosen the blade. And hopefully that's enough. And it is. It simply removes like that. And with your blade back in its proper place, you just simply tighten it back up and make sure it is tight, because if your blade is not in properly, it's not going to cut properly. Remember, this thing was moving on vibrations of 40,000 movements per second. That's a lot. For my first cut, I downloaded this kit card from Maker World, and I'm going to see how the Hanboost C1 handles it. Wow, it just cut right through there. Nice. And it's cutting through here. Oh, I got a little crooked and gotten to the side, so let's just go ahead and clean that up. Let's try a few more real quick. Yes. Yeah, one of the problems I'm having is I'm not holding the knife straight. I'm not actually getting the edge on the plastic. I'm getting the flat part, not the cutting edge. And when I do get the edge on, like you see here, it has no problem whatsoever cutting those off. I can see this being a big help for cleaning up my models. Now, I don't do a lot of kit cards, but yeah, if you do a lot of kits, I think this will be a big help. Now, for this, I printed off 2 millimeter thick pieces of PLA, PETG, and ASA. And we're going to do some quick cuts and see what they do. I'm going to start with my power setting at 2. And I'll start with the PLA. Now, through the thinnest part, it's 2 millimeters and 15% infill. Let's see how it does. And again, I have a tendency to get the flat part instead of the sharp edge into the material. I got to pull back on the knife a little bit. Otherwise, the vibrations do heat the blade and it does melt the plastic slightly. If you get your edge right where it belongs, the edge of your blade, you're not going to have that problem. Let's try it, and I'll try to keep the knife right where it belongs. And that just feels so much better, so much easier. Now let's try the PETG here. This one is actually cutting pretty easily right now, but it's, as I'm going in, I can feel it getting tougher. That might be me getting the blade in the wrong spot. PETG is a little bit more flexible than the PLA, so I might be better off using a different setting. What I'm thinking is maybe a power level of 3. 1 actually. Softer material, you want to go down to a lower setting. Let's try the ASA and see what happens. I'll try to keep my knife straight, make no promises. Oh, yeah, that's cutting nice and easy. See a little black on there from the PETG that was, I guess it melded to it because I had the blade in the wrong spot. But yeah, it's cutting through this ASA really easy, but I am at power level 3 on this. And it's just doing its job. Yeah, I couldn't imagine cutting ASA with just a plain old X-Acto knife. You know, there's no way you're going to do it. I can see this being a big help for removing supports, cleaning up prints, trimming things down when you're prototyping. I can see a good use for this in my post-processing. Here I'm going to try a piece of 3 millimeter basswood I have left over from the laser engraver just to see how it cuts. And yeah, I'm getting a little bit of smoke there. I've been running this for quite a while now, and the more you run it, the more vibrations you get in 40,000 movements, so it's going to get hot. Now I have this old leather belt. Being a fat guy, this belt don't fit me no more, so let's see how it cuts. That's going through pretty easily. I actually didn't expect this, to be honest with you. This is, wow. If you do a lot of crafts that you're using leather, I can see this being a big help. I'm going to try from the underside here, and I don't think it's going to make a difference in the cutting, but it'll be easier to hold. Let's see what it does. Just make sure you have the edge of the blade, the cutting edge, and not the flat side of the edge of the blade. Wow, that was really easy. Check this out. Nice. Now I'm going to try this PVC pipe. It's 1/2 inch diameter. I don't know what the thickness is. It's not overly thick, but it's probably like equivalent to Schedule 40. Well, that was pretty easy. Now, acrylic. This is leftover scrap from laser engraving, and I am struggling with this a little bit. I am at power level 2. Let's go up to 3. See what it does. Yeah, it's cutting. It's not as easy as the other materials I've tried so far, but it is doing its job. And it's getting in there.
This acrylic is about 3 millimeters, so it is a pretty thick piece of acrylic. Oh, that just shot off. Let's try paper. I'm really liking this so far. Oh my God, this is so easy. You wouldn't believe it. I can't believe this. Wow. Check that out. Let's see what it does with the cardboard here. Cardboard's starting to flex on me a little bit. But wow. That is nice. I love this thing.
All right, so there we have it. A nice review of the Hanboost C1 Ultrasonic Cordless Cutter. Personally, I love the thing. I've never used one before. I've never even tried one. Haven't held it in my hand. I took it out of the box. We went right to video. All of these cuts are 100% my first time using this. And I wasn't at it a long time here, but I really feel that the more I cut, the more I understood how to use it. And I can just see this thing being a great tool going forward. I'm really looking forward to using this thing a lot more. I mean, none of us likes to post process, let's be honest with it. But this one, I really like it. I just really like it. If I had to say anything bad about it, it feels a little bulky in the hand, and not because of the diameter. It's probably because of this section in the back. That's your battery area. Um, but even then, it's still lightweight. It doesn't weigh your hand down. It just feels comfortable. It's stylish, lightweight, comfortable. I like it. It cuts. It obviously cuts. I just can't wait to see what I can do with it in the future. I'd love to hear your comments on this. Let me know down below what you think. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, let me know in the comments also. Hit that like button. Also, smash that bell so you'll be alerted to new notifications in the future. Live your life one layer at a time, and if you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow.